and out through the mouth. Try to slow down your breathing with every inhalation and exhalation. In through the nose and out through the mouth. The next time you inhale, keep your palms together. Inhale, deep breath in, and start bending to the right side. Check that your arms are behind your ears, and just feel the nice deep stretch in the side of your body. You can stay here, or you can drop the right arm to the side and just sink into it. Maybe shift your gaze up towards your elbow, and then slowly going back up. One more deep breath in and exhale. Deep breath in again, and then start bending to the left side. Keep your arms behind your ears and maybe shift your gaze up. Drop the left arm to the side of your body and maybe try to look over your elbow while continuing to breathe through your chest. Now take a deep breath in and exhale. Roll your shoulders back and cup your butt. Try to have your elbows touch one another. Once you're here, now start lifting your chest towards the ceiling and shifting your gaze up. Breathing through your chest and exhale. One more time. Inhale. Open up your ribcage. And exhale. You can stay here, or you can drop your hands and have a deeper stretch in your back. Going back to neutral. Take a deep breath in one more time. And lower all the way down. Legs can be straight or bent. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, walk your hands to a plank pose. Stay here for one nice breath. And now on your next breath, push the floor away from you. Start lifting your hips and go into downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here, maybe pedal your feet. Move your hips side to side. Whatever you need to do. And again, the legs don't have to be straight. They can be bent as long as you can bring your chest closer to the ground and have that nice opening in your chest. Try to go to a plank pose. Drop your knees, hover the knees over the mat, and then send the hips up one more time just to have a little circular flow. Again, going back to plank pose, drop the knees. Now send your hips back and up. Just flow with your breath, have a few circular motions, just bringing some movement to your joints. One more time, and maybe reverse the direction. Going to plank pose, downward facing dog. Hover your tabletop and just play with it. And then when you're ready, meet me back in downward facing dog. Adjust your stance. Take a deep breath in. Right leg goes up. Just stay here for one nice long breath. Feeling the nice stretch in your hamstrings and your calf muscle. And exhale. Now take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, bring the right knee to the outer edge of your right elbow. Inhale, right leg goes up. Now as you exhale, bring the left knee to the outer edge of your left elbow. Inhale, right leg goes up. As you exhale, right knee to the outer edge of the right elbow and hover here. Keep it here. Maybe try to drop your knee to touch your right wrist and go back up. Whew. One more time. Drop your knee and lift. Drop and lift. And going back to downward facing dog. This is an intense oblique workout. You'll definitely feel it in your abs and in your obliques, the side of your body. So when you're ready, let's try the other side. Inhale, left leg goes up. Exhale, left knee goes to the outer edge of the left elbow. Inhale, left leg goes up. And exhale, left knee tries to touch the outer edge of the right elbow. Inhale, go back up again. And as you exhale, bring the left knee to the left elbow. Hover here for a breath. If you want to stay here, you can stay here. Or you can drop the right knee to touch your wrist and up. Down and up. Down and up. And back to downward facing dog. Going back to plank. And downward facing dog. Now right knee goes up, and as you exhale, hover it in the middle between both of your palms. Hold it here, and then drop it in between your palms. Drop the right knee and place your foot on the ground. Inhale, both arms reach up to a low lunge crescent pose. Your hands can be facing the ceiling or they can be on your hips. You can do whatever you need to do, just again fixing your gaze on one spot to help you with your balance. And then doing a quick counter stretch, sending your hips back. They're parallel to the ground. Your foot is flexed. Trying to bring your chest down to your leg. And now curl your toes. Ground your legs against the mat. And push into a high lunge. Take a moment here just to ground yourself. And when you're ready, push, step your feet together. We will try to do eagle pose for those of you who haven't done it before. Deep breath in and go into chair's pose. Now shift your weight to one side, the right side, and start lifting your left leg. Bring it as close as you can to your chest, and then cross it over the right leg. Your leg can stay here on the ground, or maybe you can hover it a bit. If you're able to go and wrap it all around, that's great. And again, try to fix your gaze over one spot. Your arms can stay on your side, or if you want, the right arm can cross underneath the left arm, and then you can reach for your shoulders. you want to take it another step, try to maybe grab the opposite wrists and sink into it. Never forgetting to breathe. If you fall, that is absolutely fine and expected. And now, inhale, keep that left leg up. We're going to extend the left leg and then slowly start tilting forward to warrior 3. Working on that balance, using your core muscles and engaging the leg. Just stay here for one nice breath. And then going back to neutral, giving your legs a little shake. And dropping all the way down. Here your arms can be crossed or they can be on the ground. What we're going to do, whether the legs are straight or bent, we're going to try to go on our tippy toes and then go back to your heel, lift your feet off the ground. One more time. Go onto your tippy toes and back again. Just playing around with it. If you can try to lift your hands off the mat. Just see if you can balance on your own. And when you're ready, walk your feet and hands to a downward facing dog. We will do the other side. Just stay here for one nice long breath, in through the nose and out through the mouth. When you're ready, left leg goes up and hover as close as you can to your chest. And when you're ready, drop your foot in between both palms. Drop your knee onto the ground with your foot flat, pressing against the mat. Ground yourself and sweep your arms all the way up towards the ceiling, or they can be beside your heart or on your hips. Wherever you need to be, just be there today. Just expanding your ribcage, using the strength in your legs and your back muscles. Placing your palms on the mat, going for a counter stretch. Keep your hips parallel to the ground, your foot is flexed, and you're trying to bring your chest closer to your leg. I'm not rounding my back. My back is nice and neutral, and I'm trying to bring my chest down. Now grounding yourself again, curl your toes and press yourself to a high lunge. When you feel nice and steady, get your feet together. We will try the other side for eagle pose. So inhale, get into cheers pose. Shift your weight to the left side. Right leg goes up and it crosses over the left leg. It can stay here or it can wrap around your leg. If you fall, it's absolutely fine. If you feel steady here, your hands can stay on your hips by your heart, or you can cross the left arm underneath the right arm and grab your shoulders, or you can take it one more step and try to grab your palms, lift your elbows as much as you can, sit into it, wherever you are. Never forgetting to breathe. Maybe trying to go for a little smile. Slowly with control. Unwinding your arms, opening them to the side, extending the right leg, and then going for warrior 3. Fixing your gaze on one spot. Stay here for one nice breath. And slowly going back to the middle. Giving your legs a little shake. That was intense. Okay. When you've taken a breath, and again, feel free to have some water or rest in any pose if you need to. Meet me in tabletop pose. We will start with a few cat-cows, just to bring some mobility to our back. So inhale, spread your hips wide open, your chest drops, and you shift your gaze towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, round your back, press the floor away from you. And empty your lungs. Inhale. Expand your ribcage, spread your hips, and exhale. Empty your lungs completely. Working with your breath and with your body. Just going for a few circles, bringing movement to your wrists and to your knees. Just going back and forth. Okay. Now what we'll do, you will extend, you will shift your weight to the left side of your body, and then start extending the right arm and the left arm. We're doing the same side this time, not opposite sides. Same side. And slowly lower. One more time. Inhale. Right arm and right leg extend together. If you fall, that's absolutely fine. And use your breath to lower. Try to keep your left arm extended. One more time. And hold for one long breath. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly lower. You can press back to child's pose if you need to. We will do the other side. Starting by shifting your weight to the right side of your body, pressing the floor away from you. Your fingers are spread wide open, and your knee is also pressing against the mat with your foot as well. Use your body to help you with this pose. And then inhale, lift, arm and leg go up. Exhale, they slowly lower. One more time. Slow, controlled movement. Try not to speed it up or to force anything. Just working with your breath. And again, going slower than you want to. Last time. And stay here. And lower. Very good. Pressing pressing back into child's pose. Now if that brought enough engagement to your arms and legs, you can repeat doing that. Or if you want, we're going to be taking it another step further. So going back to tabletop, shifting your weight to the left side. Now you're going to lift the right and left arm together, but this time try to keep them bent at a 90-degree angle. Them all the way up. And slowly lower. One more time. Right arm and leg go up. Keep them bent at a 90-degree angle. Go as high as you can. And lower. Left arm is straight, and my left leg and foot are pressing against the ground to keep me stable and grounded. One more time. And stay here. Now if you want, you can stay here, or if you want, extend your right leg and your right arm and look up towards your right thumb for a modified half moon pose. Push the ground away from you. Stay here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Lower. We will do the other side. You can go back to child's pose for one nice breath, and then meet me back in tabletop pose. Keeping your core engaged, pressing your legs and arms against the mat to help you with stability. Shifting your weight to the right side. And now both arm and leg start going up at a 90-degree angle. Whoop. And slowly lower. You might notice that one side is a bit weaker or maybe stronger. This will just be dependent on your body. One more time. Slowly and with control, shifting your gaze towards a single spot to help you with your balance. One last time. When you're up there, hold. You can stay here, or you can extend the left leg and the left arm. You can stay here, or just shift your gaze towards your right thumb. Use your glutes, engage your core and your glutes to help you lift that left leg up. Keep your foot flexed. Press the mat away from you. And push your shin and your right foot against the mat. And then going back to tabletop and in child's pose. Now while you're in child's pose, walk both palms to the right side. Walk them as much as you need to until you start feeling a nice deep stretch in the side of your body. Keep your hips resting on your ankles. Continuing to breathe, using your breath to expand your rib cage and to help you with the stretch. When you're ready, going back to neutral for a moment, and then walk your hands to the left side. Feel the nice deep stretch in your arm and the side of your body. When you are ready, please meet me in tabletop pose. And then rise to so you're standing on your knees. Your knees also will be about 1 hip width apart. So now we're going to do a nice stretch for your legs, and also we're going to engage our obliques, the muscles that are on the side of the body. So extend your left leg to the side. Make sure that your left hip isn't swaying up, but both hips are neutral and are parallel to the ground. You can place your palms on your hip bones just to tell you the direction of your hip bones. Just try to press that left hip down. And then extend your left arm up. Right arm goes behind your back and start bending towards the right side. Shift your gaze towards your right thumb, keeping that arm behind your ear. And going back to the middle. Right arm reaches up. Inhale, and start bending to the left side as you exhale. Same idea, right arm goes behind your ears. Try to shift your gaze up. And going back to the middle. You will feel your obliques should be on fire right now. Keep going as low as you can. On each side. Just take a few breaths here to go from side to side. Again, not rushing through it. Just working with your body. One last time. All right. Both hands go on your hip bones. Start sending your hips to the back and sit on your right ankle. Keep your left leg nice and extended. Reach your arms in front of you and feel a nice stretch in your adductor muscles. And again, you could be wherever you feel that you're getting an enough stretch. It could be here, here, here. Wherever that is for you, you can just go with that. And then going back to neutral tabletop, we will do the other side. Right leg goes to the side. So you can start here. Right leg goes to the side. Making sure again that my hip isn't swaying up, that it's nice and parallel to the ground. And when you're here, just start playing with it. Right arm reaches up, left arm goes behind your back, and maybe start bending to the left side, shifting your gaze towards your right thumb, and going back to the middle. Trying the opposite side, left arm reaches up, and start bending towards the right side, shift your gaze up. stay here for as long as you need to, or just play with your breath, going back and forth for some dynamic stretches. Again, holding at any spot. If you feel that you need a little bit of a stretch at any side, just go for it. And then when you're ready, both palms rest on your hips. Start sending your hips back. Keep your leg where it is. Keep it nice and stretched. And then just sit on your left ankle. Walk your hands forward and just rest into it. And now we will be doing another active engagement of your obliques, arms, and legs. I will be offering some modifications, so let's just go through it together and see how you feel. Start by laying down on your side in one nice long line. Your legs can be stacked on top of each other, or you can send the left leg or whichever leg that's on top to the back to give you a little bit more stability. Now bring your right arm, your right elbow underneath your shoulder. Spread your fingers and just, again, maintaining that nice long line. If this is an enough stretch here, you can stay there. Or if you want, bring your right arm a bit closer to you and extend it for a nice little mermaid stretch. Try not to sink into it. Press your shoulders down and just stay here for a moment. Wherever you are, whether you're on your elbow or if your arm is extended, we're going to press to a side plank. So make sure if you need to bring your arm a little bit closer, or if you need to press your left leg to the back, just do so as well. Whatever you need to do. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Wherever you are, same idea. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Now on your next inhalation, hold. Your legs can be stacked on top of each other. And if you want, you can just lift that left leg up and lower. Just stay here for a nice long breath. And then meeting knee in plank pose. Going back and forth on your tippy toes. Pressing the floor away from you. If you need to rest in child's pose for a moment, feel free to do so, because we will be doing the other side. So starting with one nice straight line. Start by bending your left arm. If you fall also, that's okay. Right elbow is underneath your left shoulder. Once you've gotten that grounding, maybe stay here or extend your arm to the side of your body. Again, not sinking into it, pressing both shoulders down. And wherever you are, take a deep breath in and go up. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. If you're on your elbow, same idea. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more time. If you're here, maybe try to stack your feet on top of each other, and maybe lift your right arm, right arm left. And then when you're done, going back to plank and just playing a little bit with it. Feeling your abs as they go on fire. And then pressing into child's pose. Stay here for one nice long breath. In through the nose and sigh out through the mouth. Now that your body is hopefully all warmed up, we will be doing our prep for crow pose. It's a bit more challenging doing it live where I can't really see what you're doing, but I will be guiding you step by step. And if you feel like it's too much for you today, again, we've done several different poses. You can go back to those and work a little bit on that, or you can rest in any pose that's comfortable for you. So for crow pose, if you haven't done it before, it's more psychological than physical, I'd say, because it takes a little bit of a plunge into it. I'll tell you how it goes. So standing with your feet together, joint at the heels, at a 45-degree angle. Bend your legs and place your palms on the mat, directly underneath your shoulders. Spread your fingers wide open. Now press your knees to the outer edge of your bicep, okay? Today, this might be all you're gonna be doing. Just pressing your biceps against your knees. If you want to take it another step, maybe play with lifting one leg at a time, just seeing how that feels. If you want to take it another step and just going for the full crow, once you're here, try sending your hips forward, and again, with balance, just shifting your gaze towards one spot, and then start leaning forward. Maybe lifting one leg, and then lifting the other one. Staying here for as long as you can. The first time when I did it, I kept on falling in and out of it. My body was ready, but my yoga instructor was talking about having the courage to actually plunge into something. And you can take that into your own personal lives. What are you ready to do physically, but mentally and spiritually you're afraid? You feel like, oh, if I did it, I might fall, I might hurt myself. Even if you fall, just always trust that your body is there for you. And then, that is crow pose. I'll give you a few more moments just to play around with it. Again, wherever you are, you could be here. Some people put blocks underneath their shoulders just to help them with that plunging feeling. You can use that, or you can just do it on your own. Giving you one more moment to do that. And then, whenever you're ready, meet me on your backs. We're going to do some core engagement just because I know how you're all so excited for it. Interlace your fingers behind your head. Bend the right leg at a 90-degree angle. A little tip to help you know if your leg is at a 90-degree angle is if you can see the tip of your toes. If your leg isn't at a 90-degree angle, you won't see your toes. Keep lifting them until you see your toes. That's about a 90-degree angle. Now here, twist your body, keep your leg where it is, to try to get your elbow to your left elbow to your right leg. Now drop it. Let's try the opposite side. Left leg goes up, and then try to touch the right elbow through the twist. I'm not extending my elbow, I'm twisting into it and going back. One more time. Twist and lower. Twist and lower. You can continue to do so, or if you want, you can just take it to the next step. Maybe hover your legs when you're doing it, going for a full bicycle. Use your breath as you do it, and again, trying to generate the movement from your core, not from your shoulders and your elbows. Again, I'm not going all the way. I'm just twisting through my abdomen to get the pose. Stay there. A few more. Using your breath. And rest. Bring both knees to your chest. Maybe rock side to side. And bend both legs and your elbows. Lift one leg up and then the other. You can flex your feet here. No, you can go up and lower. Up and lower. You can extend your legs. Bring your knees close to your chest. Lower and extend your legs. Continue one more time or a few more times. I know it's hard, but it's those workouts and exercises that actually build the strength to help you with your balance poses and other ones. You can relax for a moment and then going back here. If that was good enough for you, you can continue to do so, or maybe extend one leg or the other one. We'll do the same now, but with our legs extended. Using your breath, inhale. To lower, exhale, lift. One more time. That was an intense one. Okay. Going back here. Extend one leg, then the other. Now try to grab your legs wherever you are. Try to grab your legs and then try to bring your chest closer to your legs. Keep your shoulders nice and low. And just, if you fall out of it, it's absolutely fine. Just going back to it. Extend your legs, and if they're bent, the same idea. Just trying to keep your back nice and neutral. And rest. Okay, one last one. Wherever you are, probably reach your arms in front of you, and then slowly start dropping your torso and your legs. Lower, 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 and all the way down. And relax for your final pose for today in Shavasana. Your arms can rest beside you. Your legs can rest on the mat, or if you want, you can bend your legs. You can keep the knees together, or just open them on the side. Whatever that feels right, you can do so and just rest here for a few minutes. Just going over our practice today, we did a lot of work that involved your core, your center, that helped you with your balance. Just remembering how we can connect this to our own life. What are you holding yourself back from doing? Trusting yourself and trusting your body that no matter what, you're going to end up okay. You might fall, you might trip, but then you're gonna go back up again. And time after time, you're gonna get there. Again, we call it a practice. So, reminding yourself to be present with your breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Noticing any feelings or sensations. And just letting them go with every exhalation. Thanking your body for being here for you and for helping you with all the movements we did today. Stay here for as long as you need to. I'll be here for a few minutes, so when you're ready, you can gently get out of your pose and end the live video. Thank you for joining me today for our session. And may the divine line within me honor the divine line within you.